After finding Sadie inside of Curly's legendary gold chest, Sadie and I decided to roam the country for a while. She grew very large and she became a kitty cow herself. And I was very lazy, so I would just ride around on her. And she seemed to like that as long as I gave her scratches like this, right behind the ear. One day, out in the desert, we came across a casino. When we went in, they had all sorts of casino games, slot machines, roulette wheels. And so we decided to go to the roulette wheel. I tied Sadie up, sat down at the table, and I said, roulette wheel person, I don't know what they're called. I would like to gamble today. I would like to bet $1 that red will come up on the next spin. And I wasn't really paying attention because the person sitting at the table, they were a cat. Not a kitty cow, just a regular cat. And she was a very pretty kitty. And she looked at me and she said, meow. I placed my dollar down on red and she spun the roulette wheel. And I watched that little ball going around and around and around. And just as the roulette wheel was about to stop, the kitty at the roulette wheel, jumped up and grabbed the ball and ran off with it. Now, if I owned a casino, I definitely would not hire cats to run the roulette table. But it turns out that's illegal. You can't discriminate against cats, even if they'll chase after the balls. And so, well, turns out Sadie's a kitty cow, and so she chased after marbles to try to get the ball. And remember, she's tied up. So she rips the tie down out of the wall, and she's running past me, and the tie down is flipping around, just hitting everything in sight. And it hits me right in the face. And that's why I look like this. But other than that, I was fine. So the roulette wheel cat runs off. Sadie runs after her. And I run after Sadie because I'm not losing my kitty cow. And we're running through the casino, just knocking things over. The roulette wheel cat keeps looking back to see if we're following her. We are. And finally, we corner her in the catnip salon. I should have said this was actually a cat casino. But anyway, I say, come on, roulette wheel kitty. Give the ball back. Give the ball back. I did this below the phone so you can see it. Let's get some roulette going on. And at that very moment, we started feeling a rumbling in the ground. Marbles just stood there, looking around like this, and Sadie started bucking. She said, meow, meow, meow. And an entire herd of kitty cow comes crashing through the wall. And the roulette wheel cat gets caught up in it. And I thought, oh no. Is this roulette cat hurt? Nope. It's part of the roulette cat's plan. We didn't stop in the catnip salon by accident. It knew that if it stopped in there and it messed around with some of the catnip, it would make all the kitty cow herds in the area come running just by hearing it. And as the kitty cow herd ran off with the roulette kitty on their back, the kitty took its little fedora off. Did I tell you it was wearing a fedora? But it took its fedora off. It waved it at us, and I just looked at Miss Sadie. She wasn't there. She had gone off with the rest of the kitty cow herd. So I had to chase after them. If you want to hear more of this story, tell me below. Hit that subscribe button and like button. The more attention I get, the more stories you get.